Mm. Hello there, lovely people. So, what does it mean to feel connected? I've been using that word for a while now, and somehow it doesn't really grasp what it really means. To really feel connected to our surroundings, to nature, to any kind of individual. You might know it to some degree, to feel connected to people, or maybe to places even, but there's just so many more layers that I haven't even fully experienced. But just now, before I started to record a video, and I was looking outside and I saw 2 rabbits in my garden. And it was so beautiful. I mean, it sounds so simple, but it's like they're wild animals and coming into an area where there's, of course, there's some gardens that are just not tended to and more wild and open, almost like fields, but it's so great to get a glimpse of that wildness and to experience that sorry, to experience that kind of natural balance that they're living. Of course, there's risk involved in almost any step that they're doing. And they constantly need to be alert. And at the same time, they're used to it. It's normal to them to be ever present, to be constantly aware of everything that's going on around you. They don't have to consciously think of that anymore. They're just doing it. They're living it because that's the most important thing to them. It's their survival. And so through that, they're also learning resilience, because every time they're basically escaping, not basically, they're almost like barely escaping a threat. They've learned so much more about what to do, what not to do, and growing stronger through that. And that's what living more wild or in wild nature helps you do. And that's kind of also what draws me so much into wilderness immersion, because it's more than just doing a weekend seminar in the woods and learning skills. It's really immersing ourselves, living like the animals do, diving into their world and experiencing what is needed for us to also grow resilient, on a physical, on a mental, on an emotional level. And it's not like going to the gym, like, yeah, okay, it's separate from our lives, we're going there and we're coming back. No, it's when we're really living out in the forest for a while, even for just a week, or just a week, for a week or longer, we experience it as a part of our life. To be present, we need to constantly be aware of the weather, see what kind of animals are there, where is the water coming from, is it gonna be cold, is it gonna be warm, do we need to be careful of certain things, where are we going to get our water. We need to know what's around us, and that's training certain senses that have been not trained very well in our modern lives. And so that's one of the key reasons somehow that I decided to really offer immersion experiences, wilderness immersion experiences. And of course, the longer the better. And it's awesome if you can go to teaching drum and stay out in the wilderness for a whole year. But to start with, how about a week or two? And so that's kind of my offering that I started last year to really offer that. And I'm gonna start with 2 others. We're gonna do more intense, maybe, or more challenging immersion experience in February, or the preparation is going to start in January, and we're going to be out in February in Sweden for 2 weeks, and also more immersion things, shorter ones, like 1 week immersions in late spring and summer. And that's kind of the and they all have a little different focus, but it's all like the basis is always really connecting with our surroundings and experiencing that connection, and that what it means to feel alive. And so that's kind of my offer, and if you feel called to do that, just check out the link in my bio, or in the comments below, and contact me if you have any questions. I'd love to create that space for an immersion experience to happen, because those kinds of experiences of deep connection, they're so valuable, and I'm so grateful for them, and that's why I want to offer that to others as well. That's all I wanted to share about today, and I'd love to hear whatever you think about it. And so leave a comment below, send me a message, whatever you want to do, and share the info if you think that others might be interested as well in that kind of experience. So I wish you a wonderful day, and I wish you mostly that you can feel alive and feel joyful and experience that connection in one way or another. So till next time.